Hi, I'm Kathy from Trimcraft, and today I'm going to show you how to make a beautiful home decor piece using this wooden heart and the fantastic Dovecraft Be Happy collection, which is new to Create and Craft this October. I'm going to be taking a selection of the papers to make some flowers and some bee arrangements to adorn this heart, to have it hanging in your home to create a fantastic piece for autumn. We'll start with using the Nesting Blooms dies. These are available on the website. Nesting dies are fantastic for a whole host of craft projects because you get lots of different sizes, so they're great for card making, scrapbooking, for making embellishments or for matting and layering, creating frames, shaker cards, so many things you can do with those. But today what we're going to do with them is we're going to die cut some petals and create flowers with them. So using 3 of the dies, the 3 smallest dies, we've cut 3 petals using the pale green paper out of the 12 by 12 pad. We've got 2 layered flowers using a pearlescent design that comes in the pad. And then we have one that has gold foil designs on it. And again, we've got 2 layers of those. You can create dimension with your flowers either by manipulating the paper in your hands and making tiny little folds in there to create depth, or if you have a foam mat and a ball tool, you can roll in circles and give your flower dimension this way. So we'll do that with all of the petals and create dimension with our flowers. If you vary the pressure, you'll find that you can make different shapes with your flowers, and all of this makes it look very natural when it's on your home decor piece. So we'll do that with the final 2, and then we'll build the flowers up, and we're going to do that with foam pads. If you use foam pads to create your flowers, that gives them a little bit of depth and makes them stand off your project and makes it really pop for you. So just 1 foam pad in the centre of each flower, and we'll layer those up. There we go. Now to finish off our flowers, we're just going to give them each a little centre by using the little jewels that come in the Be Happy kit. These are fantastic, they're self-adhesive, they come in 2 different colours and perfectly complement everything in the kit. So we're going to pop one of those in the centre of each of our flowers, just finishing those off nicely. And there we have our completed flowers for our project. I've also cut some foliage and some leaves to go with my project. Now, if you want your leaves to go in either direction so that you've got symmetry on your piece, then obviously cut one from the wrong side of the paper, and then you can find that you can get them to go both ways.
Cool, thank you.
I'm going to use glue dots to fix my flowers to my project. And that way, if you wanted to reuse your heart for a spring project or a winter project, these will be removed nice and easily. I'm starting by popping the largest flower on and then layering the other flowers around the outside in a cluster, all in one area. There we go. So if we just pop those in there, we've got a nice little cluster of flowers. And from there, I'm going to infill with the leaves. Just building up so that we've got some nice dimension. And there's no right or wrong way to do this. Just take a look at your piece and see how it looks and feels to you, and obviously add more in if you need to. So I'm just going to finish off by adding a few little bees. I'm going to do that using the stamps that come in the collection. So you get 5 clear stamps. I think it's fantastic when a kit includes stamps because it means long after you've used all your papers and your embellishments, you've still got something that you can use on other projects. So I'm just going to ink up my bee, and then I'm going to stamp that onto one of the paler papers out of the pad. And then I'm going to fussy cut around that to create the bee to pop on our heart. So what's great about fussy cutting is there's no right or wrong way. You just follow the lines around the outside. It's supposed to look rustic, supposed to look handmade, so it's absolutely fine. You don't need to worry about your cutting skills. And we'll just go all the way around the outside there. It's a good idea to use a fast drying ink when you're doing something like this, so that it's dry enough to be cut out, or if you are using a pigment ink, then it's advisable to let it dry before you start to cut it out. So now that we've fussy cut our bees, we can pop those onto our frame. Again, I'm going to use foam pads, but before I do that, I'm just going to give my bees a little bit of dimension just by gently folding the paper back there to make his wings stand up. And pop a foam pad on the back of there. I'm going to pop one at the top of my flowers, and I'm going to pop the other one on the other side. And there we have our beautiful home decor heart, great for your home in autumn. And I do hope you have a very happy Craftober.